cloud computing. Okay, so as I have told, for everything, okay, whatever it is, we are having one platform. Okay, for Facebook, we are having a platform called www.facebook.com, right? And for Instagram, we are having a platform, right? Instagram.com. And for YouTube, we are having youtube.com. Like this, we are having a URL. We are having a portal for every thing here. In the same way, we are having a URL even for Azure Cloud Computing Platform also. And what is that? That is portal.azure.com. What is this? Portal.azure.com. Okay, when you type this in URL, okay, then what will happen here? A portal will get open for our Azure Cloud Computing. See here, if I type here portal.azure.com and hit enter, then see this will get open for me. This will get open for me. This is my Azure portal. Okay, this is my, if you click here on home, then this is my home page. And this portal, this portal, okay, up to here, all complete, this complete portal. See, I'm rounding my cursor. This portal has got many names. Some people will call it as Azure Resource Manager. Some people will call it as Azure Cloud Computing Platform. Okay, some people will call it as Azure Portal. Some people will call it as Azure Console, etc. Many names. It has got many names. In the interviews, if they ask you Azure Resource Manager and all, don't get confused. Azure Resource Manager means what? These are all Azure resources, right? Virtual machine, storage account, SQL database. These are all Azure resources. So using this portal, you can manage the Azure resources. That's why we are calling it as what? Azure Resource Manager, or Azure Cloud Computing Platform, or Azure Portal, Azure Console. Many names it has got. Okay. So this is what about the portal of Azure Cloud Computing. And in this portal, you can create all the resources and services. Okay, resources and services, that what all you need as per your application and project requirement. As per your application and project requirement. Okay. In this, okay, in this portal, you can create, okay, all the resources and services, or resources or services that you need as per your application and project requirement. Fine. What is resources and services? Okay. Resources and services. Okay. These are resources and services. SQL database, storage account, Active Directory, virtual machine. Hell lot of things comes under Azure portal, look and feel. In this Azure portal. Fine. Now, in this, I'll just give you the walkthrough. Okay. This is called an ellipsis button. This is called an ellipsis button. Okay. When you click on this ellipsis button, then here you are finding some options, guys. See, favorites tab, all services, dashboard, home, creative resource, etc., etc. So here now, if you see in favorites tab, you are having multiple resources and services. See, app services, container instances, Azure Cosmos DB, virtual machine, load balancer, storage, virtual network, etc., etc. All these are what called we as resources and services in the favorites tab. So this favorites tab is given. This favorite tab is given for us to put the resources and services which we are using, creating very frequently. Okay, in our mobile phone also we are having one favorite tab in our call log. We are having one favorite tab in our call log also. How many of you are using a favorite tab in your mobile phones? Anyone is using? Yes or no? No? No one is using? Oh my God. In Yes, sir, I'm using. Okay, Lohit Reddy. Right. I use that. Good. Good. Harish. Okay, Harish. Yes. Good. So, why we are using favorite tabs in our mobile phone? Because the purpose of favorite tab in our mobile phone is what? Okay. Yeah, shortcuts also you can say. See, favorite tabs normally we use. Okay, favorite tabs normally we use for whom we call very regularly, very frequently. Okay. So there are some people in our life whom we call very frequently. Example, siblings, parents, okay, best friends, okay, loved ones, or teammates, etc., etc. Right now, these peoples will call very frequently. Correct or not? So, in the same way, in your favorite tabs here, your resources and services are your best friends. Your resources and services are your best friends, your loved ones, your siblings. So Azure has given you an option here. In your favorite tab, you can do the customizable here. It's absolutely customizable. Means what? You can add the services here you want. You can remove the services here you want as per your choice. Okay. Suppose for an example, you are calling to your siblings very frequently. Okay. If you're not putting in favorites, then every time you have to go to phone directory, you have to search their name, then you have to call. So whenever you are calling, you are wasting your 5 to 6 seconds of time every time. If you put it here in the favorites, then it's a kind of shortcut. Directly you will tap, the call will go. In the same way here, the resources, what you are creating on a very frequently basis. Yes, quick and frequent access. So here you can go and you can see now, suppose for an example, as per your project, okay, you are frequently creating container instances, Azure container instances for Docker images. Okay, what will you do? See, just in 2 clicks, container instances got open for you. It has navigated you to the container instance page. You click on create and then you will start creating the container instance. Quick access, quick access. Okay, fine. Now, sometimes what happens here, Azure is giving you 200 plus resources and services. Azure is giving you 200 plus resources and services. Now, among this, you hardly create 15 to 20 resources on a very frequently basis. On a very frequently basis. So that resources that you are creating very frequently, like how you are calling your siblings very frequently, that you can keep it here in your favorites tab. It is customizable. You can add, you can remove whatever you want, you can do it. Microsoft Azure has given this particular pane. Absolutely flexible. See, suppose for an example, as per my role and responsibility, I'm not creating anything in Azure Active Directory. I want to remove this one. Okay, instead of this, it's better if I add something else. So what I'll do, I'll remove this Azure Active Directory. How I can remove it? It's very simple. Mouse over here. Don't click, just mouse over. Click your cursor on top of it. Your cursor on top of it. This window will get open automatically. Uncheck this star. Once you uncheck this star, automatically this Azure Active Directory will be gone from your favorites tab. See, Azure Active Directory is gone. Okay, Azure Cosmos DB, you are not using. This will be used by database experts, not by Azure DevOps engineers. You want to remove this one. Just put your cursor on top of it. This window will get open. Uncheck this star. That's it. Then see, Azure Cosmos DB is also gone. Okay, application groups, you are not using it. Just mouse over on it. Okay, this window will get open for you. Application group, uncheck this star. Gone. Application group is also gone. See? Like this, you can remove the resources and services from your favorites tab. Okay, fine. Now, how to add it? How to add this one? Click on all services. Okay. When you click on all services, then see, here you are having multiple categories. Okay. So what Azure has done, Azure has divided these 200 plus resources and services, okay, into multiple categories. Okay. Microsoft Azure has not kept all the resources and services at one place. Instead, it has divided it into multiple categories. See, categories here. Compute is one category. In compute category, we'll see all virtual machine scale sets, app services, okay, function apps, container instances, etc., etc. All these things we are seeing in where in the compute category. In networking category, we'll see all the networking related resources or services. Networking related services like virtual networks, load balancers, network interface, okay, all this stuff, blah, blah. Storage, web, mobile, container. People who are working on mobile application developments will use these services. People who are working on containers will use these services. People who are working on databases, okay, database engineers will use these services. People who are working on data science, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. Data science, people who are working on data science side, they will use these services. People who are working on IoT, Internet of Things, okay, blockchain and all, will use these services. So likewise, what Microsoft Azure has done, Microsoft Azure has divided all these 200 plus resources and services into multiple categories. Multiple categories. Nice, na? In a very well organized manner, Microsoft has designed this Azure portal. Okay. See here, this is my laptop. Okay. What I have done here, see, I have created multiple folders here. See, Azure certifications, Azure DevOps, okay, COVID-19 certifications. Why I have done like this? Because down the line, after 6 months, after 1 year, if I want to get some information, some certificate from my COVID-19, then directly I'll go to this folder and I'll pick it up. If I put all these things, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, everything in one folder, then it is very difficult for me to get the certificate or information, whatever I want. If I segregate it properly in a different folders in a very well organized manner, then it will be easy for me only. My life will be easy. If I messed up the things, then management, governance, maintenance is very difficult for me and for my team. That's why Azure has divided all these 200 plus resources and services into multiple categories. Okay, recently created resources that you can see here. These are your favorites. In your favorites, you have kept these resources as of now. Okay, these are the recently visited resources. Recently visited resources means recently these resources you have visited in this Azure account. Okay, all means you will see here basically something like a home page. Recently visited resources, or all resources that what is available, and you can see here with compute wise, category wise also. Okay, next we are having what dashboards. Next is what we are having as dashboards. What is dashboards here, guys? See, when you are working as an Azure DevOps engineer, you are supporting multiple clients, multiple applications. Okay, you are supporting multiple applications, or you are developing, building, deploying multiple applications. Let us take for an example, one application is there Iowa, one application is there Somawa, one application is there EFX, one application is there Micro Focus, etc., etc. Like this, different applications are there. Okay, like this, different applications are there. Okay, you are going to develop, you are going to build, you are going to deploy and all. Obviously, for this application, you are going to create some, 5 servers, okay, 10 databases, 12 networks, okay, 5 load balancers, okay, and maybe some 25 IPs, okay, and then 5 NSGs, etc., etc. What is database, networks, load balancer? All these things I'll explain, guys, in the upcoming classes. No need to worry. Just focus on today's class. Okay. All these things we are going to do the labs in the upcoming classes. Every single thing. No need to worry. Okay. So the point I'm trying to make here is all these are the services that you are creating for this Iowa application. In the same way, you have to create more or less for this Sumava application. You have to create more or less for this EFX application. You have to create more or less something for this micro focus application also. Correct or not? Maybe here you are creating some 15 servers, okay, 25 databases, 15 networks, okay, 12 load balancers. Just something you are creating for every application. Correct or not? So,
60%
like this,
ड्राई
you are
हुआ था.
going to create for every application. Okay, fine. Now, if you create a dashboard, if you if you maintain dashboards, then dashboard will help you to give the information just in one glance. Okay, what will happen here after 6 months, after 1 year, your client will tell you, can you let me know for this Iowa application, or can you let me know for this Somava application, how many servers we have created till now? So if you are creating your servers and if you are attaching that servers to Samoa dashboard, then with Samoa dashboard, you can immediately tell, okay, 15 servers we have created till now, 20 databases we have created till now, 15 networks we have created till now, like this. Dashboards will give you the quick and, complete information just in one glance. If you are not maintaining the dashboards, assume that, then 5 servers for this application, 15 for this one, okay, 25 for this one, and 12 servers for this application. Now, like a fool, you have to check each and every server which belongs to which application, and it will take 3 to 4 days of time for you to check and tell to the client. That is completely waste of time and mismanagement. Correct now. If you are creating a dashboards and you attach all your services, whatever you are creating for that respective application, then the dashboard will give you the information just in one glance. Not for you, for your higher management also. For your higher management also. Okay, right? So now I'll show you how to create the dashboards. I have told you the purpose of it, the benefits of it. It's very simple, guys, very simple. Okay, go to your dashboard here, okay, and say here create, to create a new dashboard. Okay, now see, it is giving some templates to you. Okay, if you want to create a blank dashboard, simply say here blank, click blank there, give the dashboard name. Okay, I'll give the dashboard name. By default, you will get the name as my dashboard. I'll give here Samoa. Okay, Samoa dashboard. Okay, and what I'm doing as of now, I'm just dragging and dropping some ready-made applications, resources, some resources which are ready-madely available for me, that I am dragging and dropping. Okay, when I start creating the servers and all, on that time I'll show how we can tag, the resources, servers, databases, graphs to all the dashboards. Okay, so some I have dragged and dropped on this dashboard. I have given the name as Samoa dashboard, and then click on save. That's it. See now, this is your default dashboard, which you will get automatically when you are creating an Azure account. And this is the dashboard that what you have created. This is the dashboard that you have created. Okay, fine. Now, if you want to upload something in your dashboard from your laptop, basically from your private cloud to the public cloud, you can upload it, your choice. If you want to upload any other dashboard, I'll just show that one. Refresh. Suppose if you have attached 2 servers in your dashboard, you are not able to see the 2 servers, then you can refresh it. Fine. Then you can refresh it. Next, full screen. If you want to see it in a full screen, you can see that these options are self-explanatory, guys. These options are self-explanatory. No need to explain. Okay. Just still, I'm just covering it because this all comes under the fundamentals of Azure Cloud Computing. Okay. Fine. Khaja, guys, please wait for some time. Let me finish the class, then I'll take up the question and answers. Okay. If I start addressing your question and answers in between, then topics cannot get finished. Okay. No apologize. No apologize. Okay. Just wait for some time. Okay. Then edit. If you want to edit, if you want to make some changes in the existing dashboards, then click on edit. You want to remove, you want to add something, you can just do it so. Okay. I have added some new thing here and then click on save. See, you can edit. You can share if you want, you can share it with your client partner, with your managers and all. Okay. You can publish it. Okay. Fine. The other thing you are having is what? Export. Download. You can download this dashboard also. See, now your dashboard has been downloaded into your local laptop. Okay, just to click here on export. Clone. Cloning is what? Making a copy of this dashboard. Click on clone here. I'll say here now Iowa dashboard. See, the dashboard got copied. This is Iowa dashboard. This is Samoa dashboard. Cloning. Assigning tags. If you want, you can assign the tags. You can give the titles to your dashboard. This dashboard is for, the name itself is there, but still if you want, you can say application, Samoa. Okay. This dashboard carrying the resources. Okay. What resources it is carrying? Basically, it is carrying VM, databases, storage account, etc. Okay. And like these titles, you can give tags basically. When you have done with, then click on save. See, assigning tags. See, successfully tags are assigned. These are called dashboards. And dashboards, if you are maintaining the dashboards, then it will give you quick information just in one glance about that complete application. How many resources you have created, how many VMs are there, how many databases are there, how many networks are there. Every single thing you will get it just in one glance. If you are not maintaining the dashboards, then your life is hell. You have to go to each and every server and check it belongs to which application and all. Quite difficult. Okay, fine. So now next, if I go here, then I'm having another option here called home. What is this home? Home means what? Everything is having a home. Okay. Your smartphone is having a home button, right? Smartphone is having a home button. Devices are having a home button. TV is having a home button. Smart TV, right? Or Android TV. These days we are getting even not smart TV. We are getting Android TVs these days. Everything is having a home button. In the same way, this is also the home for Azure Cloud Computing Portal. Okay, so this place will show you the recently visited resources. In this Azure account, what are the resources that you have recently visited? That it will show here. This place will show you what are the resources that you have created in this Azure account. This place. See my cursor. This place. This place will show you the recently visited resources. This place will show you, if you scroll down, the documentation of Azure resources. Okay, fine. Next, home. After that, create a resource. What is this create a resource? This create a resource is something a Azure marketplace. What it is? It is an Azure marketplace. Okay. And this Azure marketplace, you are getting again categories and multiple options: analytics, blockchain, compute, containers, databases, and all. See here, if you want to create a virtual machine, just come here and type virtual machine. Okay. See now, it is giving you an option to create these many different types of virtual machines. See? Oh my God. The list just goes on. See? These are the different types of virtual machines you can create. Okay, if you want it. Azure is very, very big ocean, guys. Azure cloud computing is very big ocean. See? 62 pages are there. Next page. See? This is called marketplace. When you are doing a shopping in Amazon or in Amazon or Flipkart or Myntra, etc., then assume that you are doing a shopping for pair of shoes. Pair of shoes. Okay, you are looking one pair of shoe. You are interested in Nike brand. But what Amazon will do, Amazon will show you the shoes for other brands also. They will show you for Adidas brand. They'll show you for Reebok brand. They'll show you for Woodland also. Woodland or what it is? Woodland only, yes, Woodland. Like this. Why? Because by any chance, if you are not liking Nike brand, because of you're not liking the color, you're not liking the style, whatever it is, blah, blah, then automatically Amazon is showing you the other brands also, so that Amazon can ensure that you are going to purchase 100% without fail. That is what the business people will do, right? They want that the customer should purchase at any cost, whatever it is. Either he is purchasing Nike, Adidas, Reebok, Woodland, whatever it is. In the same way, here also Azure is giving you a marketplace where you are searching, you can search for. You can search for any VM you want. Plenty of options are available. Okay. This is called marketplace. For everything, you will see like this only. Okay. If you are having 200 plus resources and services, guys, in our life, we'll hardly work upon 20 to 25 services. That's it. Not more than that. Trust me. Yes, these 200 plus services is for all portfolios. Is for all portfolios. Means what? These 200 services they have given for the people who are working as database engineers. Okay. Azure cloud computing engineers, cloud engineers, DevOps engineers. Okay. Machine learning, AI plus machine learning engineers, etc., etc. So when you are working as Azure DevOps engineer, then there are some dedicated resources for DevOps engineers. Okay, you will work on Those resources only. When you're working as database engineer, then there are some dedicated resources in Azure for database engineer. They will work on those resources only. Like this, it will go. That is what all this categorization has been done. See, DevOps is also there. Okay. See, the list just goes on. This is what Azure Marketplace. Okay, fine. Next, I will show you. This is the branding, basically Microsoft Azure. When you purchase a car, when you purchase a bike, on the name of the on the bike body, you will get the bike name. On car body, you will get the car name. i20, i10, Kia, Innova kind of stuff. This is branding. Okay. This is global search plate. Global search plate means what, guys? This is the very, very, very frequently used global search plate. Very frequently used. See how it is very frequently used. I use this at least 10 times in my day, in a day. In my office, I'll use this 10 times. See, normally assume that you are new to cloud computing, okay, or you are old in cloud computing. So now many resources are there which is difficult to remember that belongs to which category. Correct now? So now your team lead, your manager said you that create a load balancer. Let us say your manager says that, okay, someone, let us take, I'll take any name, Akash. I'll take Akash. Okay, Akash joined the team and manager told Akash, okay, to create a load balancer. To create a load balancer. Just as an example, I'm taking here load balancer. Then now Akash is getting confused. Where do I have to go? What I have to click? Where I have to search for load balancer and all. For that reason, what Akash will do here, simply Akash will come here and Akash will type here load balancer. See, got it here. Akash will click on the load balancer. It will take Akash to this load balancer page. Click on create. Then Akash will start creating a load balancer. It is all filling all these details. Okay. Now, how to create a load balancer, why to create a load balancer, all these things I'll explain in the upcoming classes. Okay. Fine. Now, some other resource I want to create. Let us take, I want to create something like, what I can say it as virtual machine scale set. One services is there. Now I don't know virtual machine scale set is there, where it is and all. Akash is getting confused. Or let us take Anil Reddy. Anil Reddy is getting confused here. What we can do? Simply Anil Reddy can come here and he search here for virtual machine scale set. See, got it. Not only this one, it will give you the documentation also about this service. See, here is a documentation. So, okay, so click here on virtual machine scale set. Okay, it will take you to virtual machine scale set directly and then click on create. How to create and all these things, leave all those things. We'll just see in the upcoming classes. I'm just making you familiar. I'm just making you aware of this cloud platform. Okay, fine. Storage account. Type here storage account. See, you got it. In Facebook, on top, we'll search for our friends. Correct? In Facebook, on top, we'll search for our friends. In the same way, here you can search for the resources and services that what you want. Okay, here the condition is you should not make any spelling mistakes, guys. That is the only condition you have to keep in mind. You should not make any spelling mistakes here. Okay. You also get the documentation also. See here, documentation. Right click and open a new tab. You will get the documentation as well. See, different types of storage accounts, replication options, all these things, blah, 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 everything you will get it. Fine. So I'll just stop the class here. Now I'll take up some questions because people are asking some questions to me. Okay. So rest of the topics, like, what is this option is used for, what is this option, what is this settings. Okay, if you see here, what are all these things, when to use, how to use this option, what is this directly press subscription, notifications, every single thing I'll explain in the upcoming classes, guys. Okay, in the tomorrow's class, basically. So from here, guys, we are starting the practicals. Okay, so all the labs we are going to do from tomorrow's class. Even today also we have seen labs only. And every single thing we are going to learn through labs only, guys. Okay, fine. So what is the questions who some people were asking me? Can you please put it again? No, these classes is for public cloud. Why you want to go for a private cloud? When the entire world is learning public cloud, Harish, why you want to go for a private cloud? This classes is only for public cloud. If you want private cloud, then go for Windows classes, Windows administration. Okay. Dilip, if we have one subscription and multiple users, if one create dashboard, will that be available to all or only to creator? It will be available for all, but you have to provide access to them. Okay. In one subscription, we can have multiple users and you have to provide access to them. Then the dashboards will be available, visible for all the users. Shiva, Azure certification is basically you are going to learn here Azure DevOps. Okay, all the services of Azure DevOps. Some services you are going to learn from Azure fundamentals and some services of an Azure administration also. So, being a DevOps engineer, what all the services that you should know, all we are covering here. Being a DevOps engineer, what all the services you should know, that all we are covering here. With this course, you can take two certifications, AZ 900 and AZ 400. Okay, is that clear, Shiva? Okay. Application name. Samoa is an application name. Just as an example, I have taken Raju. Okay, is that clear? Citrix is one environment. It is not a VM. In Azure, Oracle databases is not there, Raju. Azure is having databases, definitely. Many databases are there, but Oracle, I don't think so it is there. Search in Google, Raju. Search in Google. You will get plenty of things. Yes. You can create Azure free account with your Gmail ID. Yes, you can do that. So see here, if you notice, here I have created my Azure account with Gmail ID only. See, this is my Gmail ID only. And you are going to create an Azure free account for your labs. You are going to create Azure free trial account. Free, 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 free. No paisa, no money. How to create free trial account, I'll show. In the upcoming classes, I'll show. I'll guide you guys. With this course, you can work as Azure DevOps engineer. Khaja. Okay. Okay, Azure DevOps engineer we can work upon. Okay. We are covering Dockers here. Khaja, in this course, we are covering Dockers. Okay, fine. Okay, and money related thing, Khaja, get in touch with the Naresh IT. They will help you out. They have dropped the mobile number. Okay, somewhere here they have dropped the mobile number. Okay, see, this is the mobile number. Just WhatsApp call on this mobile number. They will give you the details about. Okay, this course is for 45 days. This course is for 45 days, 1.5 months. Sumant, I'm going to show you how to create an Azure account for your labs and practice. Okay, Azure account we won't provide. You have to create one Azure account. I'll give you all the guidance. I'll give you all the mentoring, how to create an Azure account and all. Okay. Raju, basic level coding we are covering. If you tell for lifetime that I don't know coding, I don't know coding, I don't know coding means you don't know coding. You don't know coding. Everyone knows this. I knows this. You knows this. Start learning. Then only you know coding. In this course, we are covering coding to basic level, basic extent. You have to learn, guys. Okay. You don't know ABCD also when you have born. You have learned, right? It will take time. No problem. Let it be. Struggle for some days. You want salary, right? You want 50,000 salary per month. Amazing number. How can you get that salary? Only if you learn the things, if you struggle, if you get skill sets in you. Correct or not, Raju? Raju and Raju. Yes. Sumant, it will get expired after 1 month. In that 1 month, you have to do all the practice. If you have not done the practice, again, you can create one more free trial account after 1 month. Yes. With Tej Reddy, we are covering all these topics in 45 days. I'm not teaching theory, all labs only. All the labs. You have to read theory from the material. And if you're having any doubts, then you can ask me. Teaching theory is not useful. Labs are important. You have to learn practically, not theoretically. Okay, these 4 or 5 days I have teach theory because it was just a beginning days. Now, as you have seen, I have started the labs today. So from tomorrow also, everything will be implemented labs only. No. Khaja, if you do this course, all the labs, all the assignments, then it is sufficient for you to crack an interview. No. Chef, Jenkins, these tools are open source tools, guys. We are not covering these tools in this course. We are covering Azure DevOps tools. Jenkins, Chef, Kubernetes, all these are open source tools. This comes in AWS DevOps. Okay, I am covering Azure DevOps tools. That is Azure Repos, Azure Pipelines, Azure Dashboards, Azure Work Items, Azure Containers, Azure Dockers, Azure Container Instance, Container Registries, Virtual Machines, okay, storage services, like this, all things I'm covering. Azure DevOps courses, Azure DevOps tools and services I'm covering. Is it clear, Badri? Okay. So we are having 2 types of DevOps, Azure DevOps and AWS DevOps. Same. 1,000 times I have told this in these 5-6 days classes. I have told this 1,000 times. Resources and services means one of the same thing. Some people will call it as resources. Some people will call it as services. Take i5. Take Lohit Reddy, take i5 with at least 8 GB RAM. If you can go more than that, it is good if you're having a budget, but at least take 8 GB RAM. Dilip Gupta, see here. See, this is the storage account if you want to create. Type here storage account. Okay, you got it here. The services and here the documentation. It is not coming. See, documentation at the very bottom. Is that clear? Yeah, when you click on it, it will take you to documentation page. Right click, say here open in new tab. This is the authentic documentation from Microsoft, guys. Okay. All right, guys, I'll just close the class for today. Okay. Tomorrow, we are going to change the link. Okay. This link won't be there tomorrow. Okay. We have done with plenty of demos. Okay. So please make the fee payment. Okay. Get enroll. Okay. Whatever the fee and all. And then we'll continue the classes. And from tomorrow, every single thing we are going to learn through practicals only. Okay, fine. All right, guys, and thank you so much. It was nice taking up your questions, addressing your concerns. We'll connect again tomorrow, guys. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye. Good day.